Brandon evaluate Derek's speech.
Thank you, fabulous general evaluator. Toastmasters, guess, Derek. Once again, I did the fancy little thing that I showed you guys last time. I did general evaluation, positive, negative. You only have 2 marks on the negative side for your whole speech. Holy moly. One's a big one. Fantastic job. These advanced manuals get really specific and really ask pointed questions that make it hard to have a good speech and fulfill all the questions on the page. And that's something that might change with the new program. Who knows? I've yet to see. I like that you had a crib sheet and that you referenced it. That is perfectly acceptable, something I wish would happen more often. A lot of advanced speakers like to pride themselves in the fact that they don't need notes. And I'll say, I'm an advanced speaker, sure. I always have a crib sheet, and I'll throw it up here, and I'll get to it later if I need it. It's always good to have a crutch, otherwise you're up here. Sean, I'm going to stare at you guys for the next 3 minutes until that light turns yellow so I can go sit down. You got a crib sheet, it was great. It kept you going. It kept the speech flowing very well. You had fantastic eye contact throughout the whole speech with everybody. You didn't focus on one person too long, and you did not do the opposite, which is what a lot of Toastmasters do, of looking at everyone for half a second, and then you really don't really have eye contact, you're just moving your head around. So I thought you did a great job with that. And then your gestures. Your gestures are great with a 5-point speech like you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Works really well with one hand. I love gestures because I don't know what to do with my hands. And so gestures are my answer. Couple things. Number 1, not a biggie in my book, but a biggie according to Toastmasters is to close by saying thank you. I'm okay with it. I used to be an area director, governor person. I'm still okay with it. But Toastmaster says, no, take it as you will. I'll accept it. And then the other point, or the other thing that you did, is you started moving backwards as you made your points. So you start up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you make your 5th point back here. And while that's not really a big deal, if you think of it from an audience perspective, you're regressing. You're getting softer in your speech delivery because you're getting further and further back. So maybe the 5th point isn't as important. One of the things with giving topics like that is you try and make different areas of the stage different points. So you can say, point 1 is over here. Point 2 is over here. Point 3. And that way the listener gets to acknowledge where you're over here, this is point 2. Something you can play with if you want to. And then you had great roaming of the stage. One of the things that you guys all lack, you haven't seen me speak yet, is ownership of the whole stage here. My goal is to make Lloyd move this camera as often as possible because it keeps him awake. And that's all he has to do over there is move the camera. And so you have a great ownership of the stage. I appreciate that. Something that I think is very effective as a speaker because it also keeps you as a listener awake because you have to pay attention to where's Derek at. So great job, Derek. Love your speech. I'm General Larry.